Hey guys, welcome to Kaale Creates. This is Amanda. Today we are scrap lifting for May I Scrap Lift You, and we are scrap lifting the amazing Mel W. Or Mel Walkden from Mel W Scrapping. She is on a few creative teams, and one being for Scrapbook Fantasies. And her and I are quite often talking to each other about layouts and yeah. Anyway, I didn't really help her do this on, but she always wanted to try out rice paper. So I do classes with the Scrapbook Fantasies ladies, and I kind of just, told Mel what they use and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to scrap lift this on with rice paper, and so one of Mel's specialties is blending paper. She's like always blending papers, like always. But I'm not sure how well it turned out with the rice paper over it. So I'm terrible at blending papers. So I'm going to use this Swan Princess paper collection, a whole collection. I've got a massive collection of it, and just go straight on there. I'm not blending. It's too much for me to blend and do rice paper in that. I'm a rookie still. Anywho, so I've got this little picture of my newish baby. She's 3 months old. I don't know when it was taken, in the last 3 months. And looking all snug, so I thought, Mel's used a squarish kind of photo. So I'm going to mat that and that after I do this, because this has to dry. So it's probably best every time I do the rice paper technique, or use rice paper, I let it dry overnight. I don't know if you have to. I think you can use a heat gun, but I don't. I let it dry overnight. Oh goodness, my desk is such a mess, guys. And I probably will back this on with that solid white card or something. So I'll cut it down. I'll just take off a 1/4 of an inch each side, because it's got this pretty thing in the middle, so you don't really want to wreck that. As like I said, yes, Swan Princess collection. Everything I use will be from the Swan Princess collection or from Scrapbook Fantasies. They make gorgeous collections. Everything matches, and I bought this in I like a mystery bag kind of thing, I think. Surprise bag. And we ended up getting quite a bit. What have I done? Eh, makes sense. So anyway, I got that. So I got a whole heap of vanilla rice paper. I think I actually did a layout not long ago and did a bit of a share, but heaps of fussy cuts. There's some vellum in there. So much stuff. So much stuff. So some nice big swans. Lots of papers. I'm pretty sure I did a share on this, so gorgeous stuff, what I think anyway. And we'll use, it's in black. If that was in white, we could do that. We'll definitely be using these, and I'll probably fussy cut some other swans out, I reckon. I'll do that all off camera, obviously. I don't know what size swans. We've got a whole heap of laugh. What are they? Butterflies. Big, beautiful. They're a little, a big heart. I think I'll use that. Oh, what else is there? Forever and always. There's a princess little, I don't know, what do you call these? Flares, that's it. I'll use that. Right, anyway, get all that stuff out. Move it out of the way. Let's get this rice paper stuff on. So Mel's got a really big kind of girl fairy thing sitting here. I'm not going to do that. Obviously, I don't have a big picture there, so I'm going to do, well, I'm going to mark roughly where I'm going to have this photo, and I'm just going to put mine a bit wonky instead of straight. I'm just going to mark roughly where I'm going to want this. Because then we can, I'm making it, you know what, I could make it, because I'm going to mat it, aren't I? Here we go, like this, cover it. So I reckon I'll have the photo around there. That's roughly where Mel's got hers too. So yeah, she's got this big cluster here, a small cluster up here with a saying. I don't have sayings. And then another cluster at the bottom of her photo. So I might, I mean, nothing saying I can't print off a saying, I have a printer. But I'll probably put the heading up there. I think I've got chipboard that I'll have a look for later. Just really wanted to get this going and drying today. Because, well, tonight, it's very late here in Melbourne. So this doesn't, I don't know, this is the way I learnt how to do this from Amy, John and Alicia. This, it's not Alicia, I can never say her name properly, but anyway, this is how I learnt to do it. So don't cut this paper, so you kind of tear it. Because then it doesn't look as, I guess, sharp on your paper. I'll do a few and then I'll go off camera and finish them. We'll fast forward you and finish it. So like that tears quite nicely. And like we can use that one, line it up with where the photo is going to be and have a little head coming out. So then she always uses her fingers. So it is a bit of a messy process. So if you're a bit scared of mess, it's not for you. I'm making sure I'm getting the camera all the time. So this, my understanding is this works as a glue. So, and I'll do this one and then fast forward, but and then I'll come over it all at the end, if that makes sense. So you kind of finger paint it on, I'm guessing. And it kind of blends it a bit more. Does that make sense? And like that purple comes through a little bit. So yeah, you kind of do that. Anyway, I'm going to go keep doing this. I'm not going to make you watch it all because that's ridiculous. I'll be here for an hour. I will put it on fast forward though, so you can still see the process kind of thing, because I'm not saying I'm a genius at it by all means, but I don't mind doing it. It's just, it's a long process. But anyway, and then yeah. just finishing this off. I'm not sure I did Mel's layout any justice, to be honest. You have something in your head like, oh, it's going to turn out like that, but then, yeah, anyway. I think sometimes too, I make up products in my head, like sizes of things. But anyway, what else? So Mel is trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, I believe. She's on 900 and something, mid 900s maybe. So if you can, please go check her out. And if you haven't already, subscribe and like to her channel. She is very good at mix matching. I think she's been scrapbooking for a while, I'm not sure. But yeah, she's on a few design teams, so Scrapbook Fantasy, Scrapper Sketch. I'm not sure what other ones she's on, but definitely go check her out. She scraps a lot of her family and a few sunsets. She likes sunset. I'll put all her links below, as well as the playlist for May I Scraplift You. I don't know what day we're supposed to be on, whatever the date is today, but I've always said that May I Scraplift You, my May I Scraplift You will be in May and June. Just because I have 5 kids. And it is impossible for me to scrap every day, and I didn't get a head start on this like I wanted to. I also am one of those people that overthink. So if I started working on this like 2 months ago, I'd be like, oh no, I'm not happy with this layout for Mel, so I'd go find another one and do another one. Like, yeah, no. So if I can't overthink and I just have to do, I will do that. But anyway, so I think this is my fifth layout for May I Scraplift You. So yeah, stay tuned for the rest of May and probably started June. Don't even know what month it is anymore. And I will try and get 31 done over that time, because I do have a list of people I'd like to lift, but you know, it's what it is. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, guys. Definitely go check out Scrapbook Fantasies. I'll put their links below, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.